Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the mobile arena. Today I will be talking about some of the changes that happened during the new iOS update. Normally, even though it seems like a little one, but because of some of the things that have changed, I just wanted to talk about it slightly. Overall, I won't be saying what's good or bad about it yet, I'll just tell you in general. So the biggest noticeable difference is the dock at the bottom. Before, the dock was more clear and transparent, and now it has been changed to a grayish pattern, a grayish background, and you can't see the wallpaper from there. And as you can see, it says that the iOS is at 7.1, which means that it is up to date. And this is the newest one. We also see some changes in the font size and the fonts in general, and there's also changes here. Now the icons here are a bit darker than before, which I guess makes it more easier to read under light situations. For me, the biggest change that occurred was whenever I turn on the phone from sleep now, it has that animation. As you can see, it's sort of like a zooming kind of dealio, and it sort of makes it seem like, oh, it's ready for you to use and such. But overall, I think some of the changes that have been made are pretty bad and I don't like them. One thing is the dock that is now clear. Not clear anymore, it is just opaque and you can't see the background. It makes it less prettier, plus it is gray, which makes it very boring. And another thing that I dislike is how, even though this kind of animations may look cool, it makes it seem like it's taking a bit longer to open the phone, and I don't like that as well. The good things, however, is sort of the fonts are a bit smoother, the font changes are a bit better. But the last thing is, you can see that the fonts here in the keyboard actually look a bit different. So because of what it looks like now, it is clearer and may look better in light situations when there is a lot of light. But overall, my biggest complaint is the fact that some of the fonts has been changed, the colors has been changed in the dock here. I understand that they're trying to make it more uniform. For example, you can see here the letters weren't dark in the past, but now they're black, whereas over here it is still white. So it seems to be adding more rarity at the same time, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Regardless, it is more of a more general update, and you can see more in the changelog that it talks about some security issues that has been changed as well. Other than that, visually, it seems like the fonts and the colors have been changed, and some for the better and some for the worse. Other than that, since it is only a 0.1 update, there isn't any huge changes, and we will be waiting for iOS 8 to see what has changed other than just the physical appearances. I'd like to see what you think about the new dock for sure. I don't really like it because I like it when I can see my entire background, whereas now it is just part of it. Like, I want to see the bottom part as well, have some like fluidity and like being able to see the whole thing, but now it's just gray here, and then here it's changed the color to black for the fonts. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Of course, since they force it onto us, so I have no choice to accept it, and eventually I'll probably get used to it as well. I do like the fonts, as I mentioned before. The font changes, even here in the quick buttons here, the fonts look more refined, and the fonts for the icons are more refined as well. That is all I have to say for this 0.1 iOS update. Leave your suggestions and comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.